Hi guys, good morning. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I am going to be doing today's reading Ascension message for all of February 2021. I was guided to do a reading 11 as I'm looking at the clock. You guys can look that up on Sacred Scribes. But anyway, I was guided to do a reading for the collective for February 2021. There is a lot of good energy moving in, a lot of shifting that has been happening. So I'm sure that a lot of you have been feeling the same thing I'm feeling. If it looks like my eyes are looking this way, it's because my camera is actually over here and I'm kind of looking at the screen. I apologize. So if it looks funny, yeah. Anyway, so there are a lot of positive shifts happening. Amongst all those positive shifts, though, we're still purging out some of the old chaotic stuff or some of the old traumas and stuff like that. However, we are dealing with it in such a more positive way. 5-5. It's about positive change and transformation. That is the number that just showed up on the clock. Anyway, I do have some announcements before I get started with this reading. I'm going to pause this for just a second and see if I can put this in another place, if it would help you guys be able to see it better. Give me just 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. No matter what I do, it looks like I'm looking in the opposite direction of what I'm really looking. I guess it's because I'm using the reverse camera on my phone or what have you. But anyway, so let's just get into this. There is a lot of messages that I have to tell you. I just shared in my video before this about connecting with crystals and stuff like that, that my prices are going to be increasing on February 14th, 2021. I am going to pray and meditate about maybe extending that out till March 1st, but I've been told February 14th for a while. Reason being, okay, so when I first started this channel, I was guided to have certain prices, and I didn't put the pricing as high as I was told or suggested to, or guided, whatever you want to say. My higher self, my guidance guided me 202. So you guys can look that up on Sacred Scribes. Anyway, they had guided me to do certain prices, and the prices that they had guided me to do, I didn't feel comfortable with doing. I just was feeling insecure. I had just started this channel, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on and on and on. However, it has really been getting to me. They have really been hounding me about my pricing and stuff. So starting February 14th, the current price for ratings is $35. It's going up to $55. I was told to go up a lot higher than that, and I don't want to, because I want to keep my prices low enough that people that can't afford ratings, that they may be able to treat themselves at some time. I have been a person that struggled a lot in my life with finances and, grew up pretty, not poor, but poor. And, so I know what it feels like to not be able to buy things or to have things. And if people want to be able to have my services, then I'd like them to be able to do that. So anyway, for healings, the current price is $65, and that's going up to $111. Again, I was asked to go up a lot higher than that, and I'm not going to. I feel like $111 is very steep even, but these are the prices that I was supposed to start out with originally 2 years ago, and I didn't. I'm a little bit behind schedule, but whatever. This is the way I feel in my heart, like it feels good to me. And those suggestions, that guidance was exactly that, was just guidance. However, they're okay with me doing what I'm doing. 333. There still is no prices on channelings and stuff, and I'm working on getting some things together for my website. So there's going to be a lot more prices for different types of services. So I'm going to be having different types of services, like a 5-pack of healing sessions with me. And it's not healing on the physical body. This is healing on the spiritual body, so that you can start to connect with spirit. One of my gifts is to help people to open up to hearing, seeing, perceiving spirit, those things that are in the spiritual. So, and that's a very good gift of mine. I have opened people as fast as within an hour, where they were seeing and hearing angels and spirit, deceased loved ones and things like that. And some people it's taken 3 or 4 months. Everybody is different. It just depends on where you're at in your ascension journey, or what have you. But how much work you put into it, how much you're willing to listen, because a lot of it has to do with listening and being willing. But anyway, the prices are going up. And before I forget, I feel so bad about this. Nick has his own YouTube channel. It is called Starseed Infinite Healing. Please go and check that out. He is just getting started. You know how it is when we're just getting started. It's hard to get started up. I am still only at 430 subscribers, and I know that's going to change and everything as my channel starts to change. But, you know, it's hard starting out. Please go subscribe to his channel or check it out. Share it if you want to. And all that good stuff. Give him some words of encouragement. His videos are good videos. And if you have any suggestions for him, give him suggestions in the comments. I'm sure that he would like to hear that. I always did anyway. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. Real quick, there was no extra messages that came out. But however, when I was praying and asking about this reading, and they were telling me, no, we're not doing it for February. Because I originally was meditating about January 28th through February 3rd, 2021. And I kept hearing, no, February, collective for February. And I was like, okay, cool. But as I was shuffling the cards, my confirmation deck cards just kept coming and coming and coming. And it's like, okay, I didn't even really get to shuffle any other decks because they just kept coming. It's like, I'm just going to go ahead and get this reading started. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them that came out. So anyway, this is for February 2021. This is a reading for the collective. So decision is the first card. This is a number 3, 3 being about the Ascended Masters being of assistance or working with you. And I'm hearing they're definitely working with people, helping you to make those decisions when it comes to commitment. A lot of people may be in this space of still feeling kind of funky, purging a lot of stuff, but need to make a decision to make that commitment into doing whatever it takes to get to that next level, or to reach out more to people, or to do more healing for yourself. But it's something to do with the whole entire ascension journey for yourself when it comes to doing for yourself, and also committing. I'm hearing commitment. Yes. This also could be a decision about going from a 8 to 5 job to becoming an entrepreneur. I'm hearing yes for a lot of you. 656. I was told to tell you guys to look up on Sacred Scribes. But I feel like a lot of people, you see this chess game here, a lot of people are trying to figure out what their next move is. Exactly what are the right steps. And I'm hearing 7-Eleven, look that up as well. But I'm hearing like a lot of people need to just take the time to just sit back and relax. Okay. Most of us, 2021, our new year beginning hasn't really happened yet. We still kind of feel stuck and in the backgrounds and not completely knowing what our next step is, but we're feeling excited about life. And we know that something good's getting ready to happen. And we see and feel all these shifts happening that is helping us to see what that next move is. But are we committing to the next move? Are we really putting our all into making that next move? What action are we doing? Are we setting goals? Are we communicating with our partner about the things that we're trying to achieve, the decisions that we're making? But a lot of this is just about commitment is what I'm hearing. Yes, they say. Versatility, this is a number 3 as well, which is about the Ascended Masters, again, being of assistance, working with you. So if you work with, if Jesus is the one that you, resonate with, 808, look that up as well, but resonate with, and that's who you need to work with. I work with many of them. Jesus is just the one that I happen to think of the most because most people know who Jesus is. But anyway, connecting with the Ascended Masters. What I was getting from this versatility is also adaptability. I'm not getting, help me out here. What's the right words to say? It's about being flexible. Okay. This is about being flexible, adapting to things, adjusting. So if you normally, I keep feeling like my morning routines are always going to shift and change. The more that I change my YouTube channel, because some of the things I'm going to start doing on my YouTube channel are going to take away some of my time in the morning. So I need to, adjust some things and shift some things around so that I am doing what my guidance is telling me to do. So a lot of this is about, adjusting. We're committing to making these decisions and, putting it the right foot forward and doing exactly what our guidance is telling us to do, but we need to be flexible, versatile. And I was also told to tell you to add these numbers together makes a 6, which is healing within the family dynamic, as well as harmony and balance. Yes. And a shift in perspective a lot of you are having, a lot of us are having. The next card is flirtation. This is a number 9 card, 9 being about philanthropy. I'm hearing this card means exactly what it is. A lot of us have had shifts within our romantic relationships, and there's a lot of flirtation. A new cycle started with romance and love. A lot of us have moved out of having communication problems to resolving communication problems, or being in the midst of learning to communicate. Yes, I'm hearing a lot of 2021, especially February, is going to be moving into more, thank you, more romance, more flirtation, more giving and receiving of equal energy. This is all in talking about romantic relationships. So if you're not in a romantic relationship, it's not for you, but this is what this is talking about. For twin flames, even, I feel alignment. Okay. A lot of us are becoming more in alignment. So the connection is going to feel a lot closer. Most of the time, there's still going to be challenges, guys. There's always going to be challenges. We're still purging out stuff. The ego is still dissolving. The emotional body is still starting to, or still purging and releasing what it needs to release. So, but in the midst of all of that, there's a really good energy, a loving energy, an uplifting energy, an energy that says, I feel empowered and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to commit and make these decisions to be open and willing to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. 1111, that's a twin flame number, as well as a master number. 1 is about the law of attraction and attracting things by staying positive and speaking those things into existence, and by using the words as if you already have them. I'm grateful that I now have blank in my life, and those things start coming to you the more and more that you use those type of words. I kind of feel like Cupid's arrow has been put over top of the twin flames, or the soulmates, or, those people who are just so connected in a spiritual sense. Okay, let me back up. In a spiritual sense. So I'm not talking about like our everyday normal human beings. I'm talking about all of those that are connected in a spiritual sense, have that spiritual relationship. A lot of those people that have those spiritual relationships never really had that type of relationship. So there's a lot of adjusting that has to be done due to it's a totally different dynamic than what you're ever used to. But it's the most frustrating, the most challenging, the most chaotic relationship that you've ever had. However, it is the most rewarding, the most blessing, the most healing relationship. 1221, that's a mirror as well. So a lot to do with the twin flames today. Yes, I hear. Okay, so caution is the next card, and this is a number 6, 6 being about balance and harmony and healing within the family dynamic. So instantly I'm seeing all of these, I guess they're deer, or it kind of looks like there's coyotes or wolves that are kind of biting at the deer's legs or at the deer's feet or something like that. And the picture is cut in half, and on the top half there's a queen, kind of like, no, don't let this happen. So I feel like God is like warning us, like there's going to be some chaotic things. There's going to be people biting at your feet and nagging at you and telling you to do this and telling you to do that, but stand your ground, stand in your truth. So a lot of us, may even be talking about the romantic relationship. So you may have a lot of chaotic things and, nitpicking at each other, or there may still be some communication problems and one biting at the other. But, the energy of the queen is always going to bring us back to that love and flirtation and knowing the direction is what I'm hearing. I feel like I'm a little bit stuck on what this card is really trying to say. I feel chaos and confusion, but I also feel up here like that calm, that nurturer of the mother that's, brushing or stroking the hair and saying everything's going to be okay. Just push past this. It's just a little bit of a bump in the road. Yes, I hear. And I'm also getting, with this card, the next card is manipulation, which is the number 8 card, which is about balance and harmony, as well as abundance, financial security for some. But what I'm getting with this is some of these people that are biting at each other is using manipulation to try to control things. So again, the ego is still dissolving. 1414, look that up on Sacred Scribes. The ego is still dissolving. There's still some purging that's happening and stuff like that. So a lot of this is old behaviors, or behaviors that is being released. Yes, I'm hearing. Okay. a lot of this manipulation has to do with wanting to be in control and not wanting to let go of the pride. Because when we let go of pride, guys, we feel like we failed. We feel like we've done something wrong. But what we need to realize and know is that we're seeing our manipulative ways. We're seeing our controlling ways because we have that guidance that's cautioning us. Don't say that. Don't act out in that way. Because we've already prayed for guidance from our higher self, from Source God, from our angels, from our guidance. Guide, lead, and instruct me with my words, my actions. Let them be your words and actions, right? So we already know when we're doing these things that it's wrong. So we have that awareness. So the things are already healing. So we are releasing those things that are blocking us from moving forward. Like this chess game is talking about, making that next move forward. And I'm getting a lot of congratulations with the way that I'm doing this reading today. And I'm not real for sure why, but I'm loving it. I'm getting a lot of cheering on and stuff like that. So if it's you guys doing it, thank you. If it's the angels or my guidance, thank you. A little bit of both I'm getting. But I feel like you guys are engaging in this reading, and whoever else is around me is too. 1551, a lot of confirmations. I like that. Anyway, a lot of mirroring. So there might be a lot of mirroring of people around you. It could be your employers, people that you work with. It could be your spouse or your family members, your children. It could just be that you're seeing your own reflection in the mirror. Like when you do or say something that is not of a higher vibrating energy, you're instantly aware of what it is, and you're getting that mirror reflection right back to you, and you have to heal it and do something about it right then and there, whether it be making amends, whether it be taking a look at your part and asking your guidance, how do I heal this? Usually it's just about changing that action. So when it comes up again, just not doing it, or taking the guidance, and eventually it just goes away. You don't do those things anymore. Okay. So when you don't do those things anymore, it brings harmony. The more that you listen, the more that you create that harmony and balance in your life. It's you that creates that harmony and balance, not the angels and all of the beings that are around you. Yes, they help create that, but it's the guidance that they give you. If you listen to those suggestions, it helps you to get in that harmony and balance. But I feel like, a lot of the emotional body is starting to feel like it's in balance. I feel like a lot of people are feeling very connected. All of these birds around this person makes me feel like everyone is feeling very connected and feeling like, okay, unity is coming, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's in your connection with spirit or what have you. But I feel like this is also a number 7 card, rounds down. 7, which is about spiritual awakenings, guys. The intuition, enlightenment, I'm hearing. And I feel with this card, like a lot of people are starting to just feel so on top of the world, even though there's not complete harmony and balance or financial security and everything's not completely the way that they'd want it to be. Life is not perfect. A lot of us are just feeling this overwhelming sense of calmness, of peace, of knowing, okay, knowing's the key word here, knowing that everything is going to be okay. Things are happening just as they should. You're starting to go more with the flow. You're starting to trust more in the process of things that are happening for you and around you. Innovation. This is a number 11 card. 11, again, is a twin flame number, and it is a mirror. It is also about the law of attraction, attracting things by being positive. So, stay positive. I feel, again, like this card is trying to speak of that feeling of being on top of the world, like creating your own enterprise, mastering things of the spirit, those gifts of the spirit. But I do want to read what the book has to say about this. I'm not real for sure what it has to say, but the energies that I'm getting of that is just like that feeling of being on top of things, things being in a space of solution or resolution. Yes, I'm hearing. Okay. And that's what February's starting out. We're starting out our new year now, guys. It's been, 2020 still lagged into 2021. That's okay. We're starting our new year out now in February. So this is, let me find this, innovation. Where you at here? This is number 11 card. Okay, here we go. It says, in a reading, this card can indicate a totally new approach to a problem. It may involve the help of a clever and talented friend, as Aquarius rules the 11th house of friendship. So it could be about friendship, friends helping you, partnering up with people. in this enterprise that I'm talking about, or starting their new business or what have you, something to do with entrepreneurship. Work on an original, the events that could happen is working on an original ideal, being involved in a new invention, an avant-garde group formed to benefit or educate others, and using an ingenuity to help the less fortunate. Okay, so another message about helping. I don't even know why I said that, because that wasn't even with you. Okay, 2002, another mirror, all kinds of mirrors today. What cards am I supposed to go to now? I feel like I've already done a full reading with these cards. What cards? Fairy cards, thank you. Fairies, what messages do you have, please, for February 2021? Please, am I supposed to take both of those? Okay, am I supposed to take any more? Okay, I'll keep going. What other messages do you have, please, for February 2021? Thank you. Am I supposed to stop? Thank you. Okay, so the first two cards that came out of the fairy cards came out like this, and the next one came out like this, which is a number 11 card. That 11 showing for a reason. Make sure you look up the number 11. It's the singer of transfiguration. So a lot of adjusting, a lot of being flexible again, and versatile. Just a lot of shifting is what I'm getting, guys. A lot of shift for the better, okay? Moving out of that feeling stuck and into moving forward and going with the flow. And I'm just seeing a river just flow, or a ocean wave just flowing, some kind of wave. Water wave is just flowing just real gently, and it's calming looking. But anyway, Abel the Retriever is the first card that came out, which is the number 41 card. 41 rounds down to number 5. 5 being about positive change and transformation. 1 is about the law of attraction and attracting things by staying positive. Number 4 is about the archangels being of assistance to you. This card is all about retrieving things that you once had and lost, or about having things coming to you that you desire so deeply, have always desired and wanted in your life. This is about retrieving things, getting things brought to you. Being gifted is what I'm hearing. So a lot of you may be gifted with gifts of the spirit, maybe having those gifts of the spirit they already have being more enhanced or enlightened. This also may be talking about family members or friends coming back into your life. Some of you, this is about money. 2202, it's about money. I'm seeing stacks of money for some of you. A lot of you, I'm hearing stacks of money. Remember, every time I see stacks of money or money coming to people, remember to keep your ego in check. Do for the homeless, give to the poor, give to those people that have helped you out when you was in need. What have you? Look for people to help out, or as you're guided to give money to somebody standing on the street corner or something, make sure that you do those things, because that's also another way of attracting that money to you. Tip your servers, guys. Tip people that give you service. The next card is Estasis, which is the number 2 card, which is about duality as well as harmony and balance. This is a card of ecstasy, feeling on top of the world, that blissful feeling, that being in unity, in alignment. I'm not real for sure what that red is that's starting to show up on my cards and stuff, but I feel like it's trying to tell us something. Anyway, maybe connect with that. But this is talking about all of those good feelings: joy, peace, happiness, calmness, serenity, whatever it is, feeling all of those feelings. That's what February is about, guys. Remember, there's still going to be some chaotic times. There's going to be times when people's tempers are going to flare. Your boss is going to say something to you, or your coworker is going to say something to you that's going to make you want to fly off the handle. But how we handle that, how the decision that we make on how we handle that and how we react is really going to be what sets us up in the long run for that harmony. Okay? We all know this. The singer of transfiguration, again, number 11 card being a twin flame number as well as a master number. 1 being about the law of attraction, attracting things by staying positive. But this is all about what it's talking about, transfiguration. I'm going to read. Am I going to read the book? Okay, before I read the book, what I'm getting off of this is Kundalini energy, the chi energy, the life force energy, moving up and down the spine, moving throughout the body, moving around you. A lot of people are transforming, literally, it looks like from the inside out. I'm seeing the spirit or the soul just becoming more lively, more energized. I see it being bigger, the aura expanding out even bigger. I see it being more vibrant and more full of light, where maybe in 2020, most of us had a lot of light shining, but it was flickering. It was flickering because it wasn't always in full contact with spirit, or we weren't always just on our game, or there was so much changes and transformations in 2020 that had to do with triggering and stuff like that, that a lot of us was in that lower vibration of love. So this is like that transformation from being in that lower vibration of love to being in that higher vibration of love. Not the highest vibration, guys. Let me just say that right now, because it's going to keep getting higher and higher and higher, all right, as we go through this year and as we transform, the more and more and more that you're going to see. But what I'm getting from this is that a lot of us are having like sleepless nights or sleeping way too much, because the Kundalini energy is really creating 25 a lot of shifts within the spiritual body, okay, the emotional body, as well as the physical body. Okay. And a lot to do with chakra shifts or changes, or something to do with healing in the chakras as well. So a lot of people may be feeling swirling sensations. Watch my video on Ascension symptoms, because it will break it down. I have a couple on Ascension symptoms. I don't want to go into all of that, but what cards am I supposed to go to now? Angel or angel therapy? Thank you. Universal energies, what messages do you have for February 2021, please? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. And all of those that are newly awakened. There's a lot of newly awakened souls that need to see these videos. Oh my gosh, this stuck right to... It flew and stuck right to my other cards that were sitting up, and it's the law of attraction. Again, relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of your energies. You're more aware of the energies because your aura is expanding. The more that you get into that higher vibration of love, because you've made that decision or made those decisions to just keep pushing, to keep meditating, to keep praying, to keep speaking positive, to keep changing your words and actions around, to keep doing healing on your chakra. You've been making decisions to keep pushing forward, to keep doing what you have to do. So you're attracting those blessings, all those things that you desired. Nick and I talk just about every day of how we manifest things. I'll tell you an example, and this is just something small, but we manifest things like this every single day. So we went to the grocery store. He was making cabbage rolls yesterday, and we needed tomato sauce. And we looked throughout all of the tomato sauces and every bit of that part of Kroger's, and there was none of them that had garlic and basil, or garlic, basil, and onion. I can't remember exactly what it was. They were all just regular flavored tomato sauces in all of the brands that they had. And 27, but we kept looking and looking and looking. When we went up to pay for these 3 cans of regular tomato sauce that we had, there was 1 can of garlic basil tomato sauce. Okay. And we both just laughed and thanked the universe, because we created that. We needed that. So we created that by not getting upset that they didn't have the tomato, basil, garlic. We just were like, okay, it is what it is. And the universe provided it for us. We are rapidly manifesting things into form. So the more that we stay positive, the more that we stay in harmony with that positive energy, the more that we are shifting and transforming and attracting those things that we desire so much in our life. Not just the things that we desire so much, but those little things like we don't even at least expect to manifest into our reality. They come, you know. I wish I could think of so many examples, because we have them literally every single day. We'll turn around and something that we didn't have is there all of a sudden, or what have you. But, you know, that's what this is talking about. We are manifesting things rapidly. So be real careful with the words that you use, the actions that you use, and you know, you're going to keep attracting those things to you, not just material things, but relationships and energies and all of that good stuff. So am I supposed to get any other cards? I heard no with those. So I'm going to see what kind of animal spirit guides want to come out today. Thank you. That was fast. Grouse says, express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. I dance every day, guys, every single day. I'm getting more out of my uncomfortability around Nick dancing, because, you know, when you're in a newer relationship, or it's not new, but, you know, newer relationship, and we just moved in with each other 5 months ago, sometimes I'm a little bit worried, like, what is he going to think about me dancing? Because I get funny. I'm silly with some things that that I do, and I make faces and all that. But I'm starting to get out of that anyway, and trying to have more confidence about that. But don't be afraid of dancing, guys. Get into the movement. Listen to, if you guys haven't checked out Mike Love or Paul Izak or Tubby Love and his girl Amber Lily, check out them. They are on Shack. I can't even talk. Sugar Shack Sessions on YouTube. It's a channel, as well as High Sessions, but check them all out. Fortunate Youth, Ayatara, they're all like ascended beings. These are people that are going through an ascension process, have been, going through it for quite some years, and inspire people through their music. Their music is ascension music. It is music that is uplifting and talking about things like we talk about. So make sure that you check that out. But anyway, move your body, guys. It's time to move your body. So there were five I am affirmations that came out today. 33, I was told to tell you. I am gifted beyond measure. I am grateful for the gifts in my life. Just another confirmation, guys, of what I was trying to tell you. Those blessings are coming to you. The more that you listen and stuff, the more harmony you have, the more of those blessings that come. I am determined. Guys, you're determined. You're making those decisions. You are staying in contemplation or in meditation, praying about what my next move is before you move. You're committing to all of these things that you're supposed to be doing as well. I am charming and delightful. I know they're backwards, guys. I am laughter. I keep a good sense of humor. Please try your best to keep a good sense of humor. Stay in that higher vibration of love. Keep raising your vibration of love by being in laughter. And I am willingness. Guys, I can't stress that enough. Be willing, open-minded to change, to do whatever you have to do to keep moving forward. 3131. Okay, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, month, whatever. I don't even know what the right thing to say is, because I usually don't do monthly collective readings like this, but this reading feels really good. I feel like it's a lot of uplifting energy, a lot of shifts. So I hope everybody has a wonderful February 2021. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.